Yo, what up? What's good, folks? Welcome. AGS Live Lite, episode 60. We here. What's good, people? What's up? All right, man. AGS Live Lite, man. It's been a while. I thought I'd come fuck with the people, man. Got some things to talk about. You dig? Shout out to the members of the channel, man. I appreciate y'all. What's good, though? Got some things to talk about, some few things. You dig? Make sure y'all go check out yesterday's episode of AGS Live. It was pretty good, man. From what I heard, man, it was pretty good. Was good. Oh man, let's talk, man. Let's talk. I had some time, so I wanted to come chitter chatter. Shout out to the OG Triple OG Optimus Code. We always got to hold it down for the best co-host of all time. You dig? We here, man. We here. Oh man. I want to talk about I want to know what's stopping y'all from getting a PC too, man. It's some crazy things out here, man. I just want to talk to y'all about that. I definitely want to talk to y'all. These gamers are annoying as fuck. And I want to get y'all thoughts on AGS Live. You know what I'm saying? What y'all think? You know what I mean? If AGS ain't your favorite podcast, what could change? What changes would make it your favorite podcast? You know what I'm saying? I always got to check in with y'all from time to time just to see what y'all, you know what I mean, check y'all temperature and shit. You know what I mean? We know that, it'd be a lot of idols turn rivals and shit when it comes to people being vocal about it, but it also be some idols turn rivals that are silent. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They silent about the whole situation and they just dip. You feel me? So, I just want to check y'all temperature on that, see what's up. I mean, but I'm having a good time with AGS. I do want some changes to take place, but I'm having a great time. You dig? I'm having a great time. Uh, Let me see, man. Where we should start at? Where should we start at? Let's start with gamers are annoying, man. It's gamers are annoying because when it comes to this gaming shit, here's why they're annoying to me. How a lot of gamers are annoying to me. Maybe even some of y'all that's watching, y'all might be, partaking in some of this bullshit. But gamers are annoying for one. It's too many sheep, too many followers. It's almost like motherfuckers can't think for themselves. You know what I'm saying? Monkey see, monkey do type of shit. You know what I mean? And it's very annoying. I think the Battlefield 5 shit has triggered me. You know what I mean? I think the Battlefield 5 shit has triggered me. Hold on, let me get this dick sucker out of here real quick. Who are you? Get your dick eating ass out of here. Bye-bye. I don't even know the last time I blocked somebody, man. I gotta bring the block party back. I mean, the block party been empty. I ain't even been sending over new members and shit. The block party been empty. It seems like I got to get it back, man. Niggas be getting too comfortable. Shut your bitch ass up. Anyway, this Battlefield 5 shit, I think it has triggered me. Yeah, you know what I mean? And it's just funny with these fucking gamers, dog. Like, these gamers are annoying as shit. You know what I mean? If the shoe fit weird, I'm talking about you. I can't stand you motherfuckers. You motherfuckers are not, like, people don't think for themselves. They're not independent thinkers. You know what I'm saying? They fucking follow everybody and what they told to do, what they told to like, and shit like that. And this type of shit just don't happen in gaming. You know what I'm saying? It pretty much happens in a lot of walks of life, but we talking about gaming. You know what I'm saying? This whole like all of a sudden giving a game its props years later, I just think it's some straight bullshit. You know what I'm saying? When Battlefield 5 first came out, it got a lot of flack. The devs said a few things that made gamers pussies bleed. I didn't pay it no mind. I didn't care. But the dev said a few things that had gamers, bitching or whatever, and they wanted to boycott the game or whatever they call themselves doing. Then it was woke, because a lady had a limb or some shit, because the lady had a mechanical arm or some shit. They were saying it was woke and it wasn't realistic, just a whole bunch of dumb shit. You know what I mean? Like, motherfucking Battlefield 5 got destroyed, even to the point where if you was somebody that was like, I like Battlefield 5, I love it, I play it all the time, you had some people that would try to get at you for that, like, you play that dog shit, or whatever the case may be. It's like, yo, what are you doing playing that? That game is trash. You know what I'm saying? And I heard that shit for like 2 years. I heard it through the whole run of fucking Battlefield or whatever. Through the whole time that Battlefield existed, Battlefield 5 was in it, during its run, you always heard people talking about it. Y'all even heard on podcasts, on my very own podcast, where you would hear people giving me flack about Battlefield 5. I think Kinge was one of them that used to give me flack over Battlefield 5 and shit like that. Now, fast forward a couple of years, the game is past its prime. It had already had its run. Now, the numbers are skyrocketing, right? It's getting peak numbers higher than it's ever been. Even when the numbers are higher than when the shit was brand new. All of a sudden, now it's okay to like Battlefield 5. Now it's a good game. Shout out to Alex G for the half a man. I appreciate that, player. Good looking. I really do appreciate that. Good looking, man. Now it's okay. Now Battlefield 5 is okay. Now it's a good game. Now it's actually decent. Now it was slept on. Now it was underrated and all this and all that. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. Like, these gamers are annoying, dog. They are full of shit. The game been good. It was good when I was telling motherfuckers, yo, Battlefield 5 is fun. It's decent. I don't know what people talking about. Like, I don't know why people are reacting the way they're reacting. So what did the dev said this and that? That don't matter. So what if the fucking woman jumped out a window with a missing arm and landed and rolled? Who gives a fuck? The game is actually decent. You know what I'm saying? Now they see that. And it's like, man, fuck you. Fuck y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because this shit could have used all that motherfucking attention when it was happening. Right? When it was during its run, it could have used all of this good publicity and shit like that. Now y'all want to fucking hype the game up, and now it was good, and I like seeing all these videos pop up on YouTube. It's like, come on, man, fuck out of here, dog. Like, I told motherfuckers the game was decent, but motherfuckers got to follow behind what others say. You know what I'm saying? We seen the same thing happen with Battlefield 2042. It's like a bunch of dicky, and then now Battlefield 2042, the numbers go up. Now people got a different opinion. But when the fucking first came out, everybody had something to say. Even motherfuckers that don't even play Battlefield wanted to talk about it. It's like, shut up. Stop being a fucking follower, man. Stop being a dickie to come up with your own fucking thought process. You know what I'm saying? Come up with your own thoughts and opinions. You know what I'm saying? Stop waiting for somebody to tell you when something is good to play or some shit like that. We're seeing the same thing happen right now with Quantum Break, right? It's fucking an article from Polygon came out. You know what I mean? Why Quantum Break is actually incredible. What? What do you mean? Oh, now it's incredible? What happened when it came out in 2016? Was it incredible then? But now it's incredible. It's like, yo, come on, man. You know what I mean? Come on, man. This shit is crazy. I just went to Twitter. I see a tweet right now from J-Main. Shout out to J-Main. This is the shit I'm talking about. I just see a tweet from J-Main. It's in response to Battlefield 5. He said, man, I really cheated myself not playing this game from launch. What? See, what do you mean you do? What stopped you? What stopped you from playing it at launch? What was it? Who did it? Who told you not to? What was going through your brain that would make you skip a fucking Battlefield game? You know what I'm saying? What influence was you under? What the fuck? What influence was you under? You know, like the shit is wild. Hold on, what is that? What is that? What is that? Hold up. Okay. My bad. The video started playing. Like, what influence are you under where it feel like you like? How did you cheat yourself? Like, how? How? What made you say, "Oh, I'm not playing Battlefield 5"? If you're a fan of the Battlefield franchise, what happened? What influence was you under? It's crazy. Shout out to Blandrew for the super chat. He said Wii U was trending and they said it's underrated and they missed that era of Nintendo. I was fighting for my life back then for being a fan. It's crazy. You see? This shit is wild. It really had you sitting back just looking like, yo, what the fuck is going on, dog? This is why you just gotta play games for yourself and just go off of your own merit. You know what I'm saying? Nothing else matters. Nobody else's opinion matters. No reviews matter. Nothing fucking matters. Play these games yourself. If you see a game, you see a trailer, and you think it looks interesting, play it yourself and just be happy. Because if you keep listening to motherfuckers, they're going to have you doubling back years later looking like a fucking idiot. And God damn it, I wish I would have played this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just play the shit yourself. It's crazy. Blandrew telling you now all of a sudden they like, oh, the Wii U was really underrated. Oh, the Wii U wasn't that bad. But during its run, shit, you was getting attacked for liking shit like that. Same thing with Battlefield. You get attacked for liking Battlefield and all that shit. Y'all see it. Y'all been around. Y'all be on these motherfucking, in these comment sections and all that. Y'all be on these videos. Y'all know how it go. Y'all done heard it with me when it came to like Battlefield 5, even 2042. You know what I'm saying? Remember, I was like, yeah, 2042 better than fucking Infinite. It's going to have longer legs and all that. And people's looking at me like I was crazy. Now look at it. Where the fuck is Infinite at? But 2042 was on the rise. You know what I'm saying? And now Battlefield 5. So it's like, dog, play shit yourself. If you enjoy it, that's all that matters, man. People got to stop letting these people dictate what you like, what you find enjoyable, and shit like that. Like, it's fucking crazy, yo. Like, that's why I'm like, these gamers are annoying, man. It's like, yo, stop with this, this double back shit. Like, if you felt like the game was trash and it was trash, just leave it at that. All this shit coming back around a couple years later after you done shitted on the game for however long. Now Quantum Break is incredible. Now it's incredible. But during this initial run, y'all motherfuckers couldn't stop talking negatively about it. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers couldn't stop talking bad about it. Now motherfuckers want to talk about how it's incredible and this, that, and the third. Like, no, knock it off. Knock it the fuck off. It's almost like, yeah, it's kind of, things are slowing up. So let's try to revisit older games that we shitted on when they were out and try to give them new life or some shit like that. It's like, come on, man. If you ain't like Quantum Break now, then you ain't gonna like it now because ain't nothing changed. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing changed with Quantum Break. There's nothing different. There's nothing different when it comes to like a game like Quantum Break. And I like Quantum Break. I beat it multiple times. You know what I'm saying? But I was around. I seen a lot of the attack that it received and shit like that. Now people want to double back and say it was underrated and it was this and it was that. Nah. Nah, keep that same energy. Keep that same energy, man. Keep that same energy. You got Polygon. Polygon was somebody that was shitting on Quantum Break when it first came out. You know what I'm saying? Now, it may be a different person, but it doesn't matter. The same publication that was shitting on it when it dropped is now telling you that everyone slept on the game. It's now telling you that Quantum Break was actually incredible. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yo, what has changed? What has changed? What has changed in these last couple of years that that make people feel like that. It's just annoying, dog. It's just it just really is, because some of these games, like these multiplayer games, that where you need a high player count for it to actually survive and actually be fun to play and last for years, you be needing that. You know what I'm saying? You be needing that, but then everybody feel whatever way they feel about it and they not playing it. And then it's like, all right, well, the game dies. And then, they moved on to the next sequel or whatever, the next game. And then a couple of years later, now all of a sudden, it gets this high player count boost. You know what I'm saying? Like I Battlefield 5 was fire, but I don't want to play Battlefield 5 right now. You know what I'm saying? I done moved on. I done moved on to the latest Battlefield game. So it's like it's always like the same shit. We already know the cycle. You know what I mean? People had their problem with Battlefield 2042, and then a couple of weeks ago it got revigorated or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then when the next Battlefield come out, if they don't like that, then they'll be talking about how great 2042 was and how we really we really didn't know how good we had it with 2042 and all that. You know how it's the same old revolving door, man. Same old bullshit. These gamers are fucking annoying, dog. Just ignore it. And just ignore this shit going forward, man. For real. Shout out to Blandrew for the super chat. He said, worst part is when they cry a game didn't get a sequel when they contributed to trashing it or waited for it to be in the bargain bin years later. Yeah, that's another thing too, right? Like you look at people talking about Bully 2. You know what I mean? Now Bully, the Bully franchise from Rockstar. Now Bully got like all of these rabid fans, you know what I'm saying? And people are so upset that Bully never got a sequel because y'all didn't buy the first one. The first one had poor sales. So they didn't make a sequel. Why waste the money to make a sequel when ain't nobody buy the first game? But now all of a sudden you got all these fucking Bully fans. Like y'all should have bought the game when it was new. You know what I'm saying? And you might have got a sequel. You know what I mean? There's about a 90% chance you would have got a sequel. When it comes to this game and shit, if they make a game and it's very successful, that sequel is coming. You already know. In gaming, they will bleed a game until they can't bleed it no more. If it's successful, they're going to run it in the ground until it ain't successful no more. So if Bully was really popping and it was really selling and it was really successful, there would have been a Bully 2 years ago. There would have been a Bully 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying? But I think Bully sold less than 2 million copies across all platforms. So in Rockstar eyes, that's a dub. No, we good. Now, of course, there have been rumors that there was going to be a Bully and all this, but it ain't never come. That wasn't a priority, obviously, because it would have been here. So it's like, it's crazy now. You got all these Bully fans, but where the fuck y'all was at when the game first came out? Because that's when they got to shine if you want a sequel. You know what I'm saying? You don't see many games that are successful and they don't get a sequel. You don't see many games that sell like hotcakes and it don't get a sequel. That's just business 101. You make a product and everybody want it, then you follow that product up. Like, that's just it. Shout out to Vidya. I guess that's how you say that. I'm sorry. Shout out to Odd. He said, motherfuckers on the internet just want to belong somewhere. This is facts. They're more interested in talking about games than actually playing them. Shaking my head. That is definitely a great point. I feel like that's a big fact. I feel like a lot of people don't really have a social life outside of the internet. And they could be successful, got their own place, car, job, money in the bank, all that fly shit. They could be very successful in real life. That's fine. But I think a lot of people don't have a social life outside of the internet. So when they get on the internet, they definitely want to belong somewhere. They want to be part of the crowd. They want to be part of the it crowd. You know what I mean? The crowd, like if the crowd is going one way, they want to go that way too, because they want to feel like they belong somewhere. That's a fact. I think that plays a big part into why things be happening the way they happen when it comes to these games and shit. It's like, oh, if everybody say it's trash, I'm gonna go with that crowd too, just to feel like I belong somewhere, just to feel like I'm a part of something. People do that all the time. Some YouTubers I watch, they like that. They kind of like, and I typically don't watch people like this. I kind of once I find out that you one of them people that you go whatever way the most positive is going. Once I figure out you like that, I can't really fuck with you like that. Like if everybody going this way, I'm gonna go that way too. You never go the opposite direction just because you're afraid of backlash or shit like that. You know what I mean? Some games people enjoy in private. You know what I'm saying? But they'll never say it publicly because they're afraid of what might come with that. And it's like, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that bullshit. And it's crazy because there is a lot of influence on this internet. I was just looking at a video where a dude was talking about, he was in the forums and these two guys were going back and forth about The Last of Us 2. You know what I'm saying? And the one guy was like, oh, Neil Druckmann ruined The Last of Us franchise. It's woke. It's, LGBT, all that fly shit. You know what I mean? All that shit, all the things that people got to say about Neil Druckmann. And then by the time they stopped going back and forth, the dude that was saying that, Neil Druckmann ruined the franchise and all that shit, he comes out and say he never even played the fucking game. Never even played the game. Never. He didn't play 1 or 2. Never even played the Last of Us franchise, but was sitting there arguing with somebody about how the game got ruined by Neil Druckmann, dog. Like, this shit is unbelievable. And you really will be like, yo, ain't no fucking way, dog. Like, ain't no way. But it's like, yeah, that's the type of shit that's going on. That's the type of shit that's going on. Great point you made there. People just want to talk. That's why when we look at these numbers for completion rates and shit like that, the numbers are low. It's like, hold on. I get on Twitter and people can't stop talking about a Hi-Fi Rush or a Starfield or shit like that, right? But then when you go look at the numbers are low as fuck. Why are the numbers so low? If this game is so amazing and everybody is playing it, why isn't the completion numbers higher? Why are the completion numbers to beat the first level is so low if this is the fucking end-all be-all when it comes to games for the year and shit like that? It's just, it doesn't make no sense. People just want to talk. They just want to run their fucking mouth. They not playing no games. They not doing it. This is why gamer tags are hidden. Achievements, trophies are all hidden because it's easy to get in the gaming community and talk a bunch of shit and you don't play no fucking games. None at all. And ain't nobody trying to hear that bullshit of I'm too busy, I'm this, I'm that. You ain't that fucking busy if you got time to spend in podcasts, you got time to spend on social media all fucking day, you got time to run your fucking mouth all day, you got time to play these fucking games. We all grown. Everybody got to handle their business. You know what I'm saying? Unless you are a bum. You know what I'm saying? But if you grown, you got bills to pay, fucking refrigerator to keep filled, you got a job to go work, you got to do shit. We all got fucking shit to do. Or you live with your motherfucking mommy or somebody. But other than that, we all got shit to do. So we can all find time to play games. You can too, motherfucker. Everybody got leisure time, days off, shit like that. You can squeeze some time, man, if you really want to, right? You can make time for anything you really want to make time for. We all know that. You can make time for anything you want to make time for. It's no excuses. Ain't nobody trying to hear that shit. Everybody fucking work. Everybody that's grown, they got to fucking uphold a household and whatever, take care of themselves, are fucking busy and got shit to do. So that excuse, ain't nobody trying to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody trying to hear that shit at all. It's crazy. Shout out to T Dummy 1094 for the super chat, man. AGS the best buy, man. Appreciate that, player. Appreciate that. Shout out to Papa John. He said, "Sup, 8? You get anything good on sale as far as deals?" Nah, I ain't really fuck with the sales like that. It wasn't really nothing I wanted. I think I had got new speakers and shit like that. I think they might have been considered like Black Friday deals and shit like that. But nah, I ain't really been doing much. You know what I'm saying? I do got a couple movies I got to get, but other than that, nah, I ain't do much for Black Friday. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Derek Jameson. He said, "Hey, you excited for any games next year? It's looking light compared to this year. I know Tekken drops in January and Final Fantasy VII in February. As far as those, it's crickets. Nah, I mean, not yet. You know what I'm saying? Not yet. I'll just wait and see how the year unfolds. You know what I mean? So far, it's not looking like it's going to be anything crazy, but we'll see, man. We'll see. I just want to see this GTA 5 6 trailer and go from there, man. That's it. That's really it. I just play the games as they come. You know what I mean? I got a huge backlog anyway, so I ain't gonna be never like thirsty. You know what I'm saying? I still got a lot of games I want to play. Some repeats, some new games. So I ain't really thirsty. I'm definitely gonna try out the Tekken, Star Wars Outlaws and shit like that. I want to play, but I ain't really too far into looking like what 2024 got coming. You feel me? But I can't wait. We got the Game Awards next Thursday, I believe. So I will be doing a live stream for the Game Awards. I will be doing a live reaction. So make sure y'all tune in for that. That's next Thursday, December 7th. I will be doing a live reaction to the Game Awards. It's a tradition. You dig? But yeah, man, it's really crazy out here when it comes to these gamers, man. It really is. It's some weird shit going on out here. Just be careful. Play what you want to play. Don't fall into the he say, she say. I mean, not the he say, she say. Don't fall into the monkey see, monkey do. Play these games for yourself, man. It's just ridiculous how years later there's always a game coming up that nobody gave a fuck about when it first came out, that all of a sudden it was amazing. It was great. Same thing they did with the Amazing Spider-Man 2 or the Garfield franchise. You know what I mean? It's like, oh my God, the movies they weren't really that bad. And I think even he said, like, damn, where was y'all at when they was like in the theaters? Like, where was y'all at during their run? Like, it's too late now to be talking about something. We should have got Amazing Spider-Man 3. Nah. Fuck out of here. Because when the movies came out, the fucking world was shitting on him. You know what I'm saying? Now he make a little cameo. You know what I mean? All of a sudden now it's like, oh my God, the Garfield franchise wasn't that bad. Nah, fuck out of here. It's too late now. It's too fucking late. They were going to make a third movie. You motherfuckers hated part 2. Y'all ain't go see it. It bombed at the theaters. So it ain't happened. Now fast forward. Now y'all talking about some, oh, Garfield wasn't that bad. No, fuck out of here. Y'all wasn't fucking with that shit. Y'all wasn't fucking with that shit at all. Y'all, that shit, it happens all the time. Fuck out of here. Y'all wasn't fucking with it. Now all of a sudden y'all want to romanticize it because he made a cameo in a new movie and then, you liked it and shit like that. No, y'all was shitting on that Amazing Spider-Man. Y'all shitted on that joint. Y'all didn't go see the second one, which is why the third one got canceled. You know what I'm saying? So no, don't talk that shit now. don't talk that shit now. Y'all know what y'all did. Y'all know why that motherfucker ain't around. You know what I mean? They moved right on and brought in the new guy and shit, Tom Holland. You know what I'm saying? They moved right the fuck on. So it's like the same shit with that. No, stop this. Fucking stop it. All right? Stop it. Like shit when it's in its original run and you'll get more of it. Fuck with it then. Don't fuck with it when it don't matter no more. It's too late to be like, Amazing Spider-Man 2, really wasn't that bad. No, it's too late. And he had the best suit. That's arguably the best Spider-Man suit. No, fuck out of here. Y'all niggas should have went and seen that shit then, man. Stop this. Stop this. But anyway, we can move on. Gamers are annoying. Y'all already know. I'm done talking about them motherfuckers, man. It just be cringe just watching this shit unfold. It really be crazy watching it unfold because when you've been around and you see it, like you've been around, you was in the middle of games that you like getting shitted on. You know what I mean? You was in the middle of people coming at you for liking a game that everybody, supposedly don't like or don't want to play, right? Now, fast forward, you see the motherfucking tables turn. It's like, you motherfuckers. Like, I can't stand you motherfuckers, man. You dudes kill me with this bullshit. It's crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking crazy. But anyway, protect your neck. Let's talk about what's stopping you from gaming on PC. If it isn't money, right? Listen, I understand. Struggle. You know what I mean? Struggle out here. We all trying to make it. We all trying to live. You know what I mean? We got bills. You know what I'm saying? Shit going up and we ain't getting paid enough. I get it. You know what I'm saying? But if money isn't an issue, you know what I'm saying, for you, what is stopping you from gaming on PC? Because I've been thinking about, I was going to do like a separate video for this topic because I have been thinking about it for the last couple of weeks and shit like that. But I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll just talk about it in like an AGS Lite, man. Because I'm curious, right? PC. When it comes, here's my thing, right? I've been a PC gamer since December 2011, over a decade now. So, and I've always had a high-end PC, right? I've always had a high-end PC. I always had a PC that can destroy consoles. And I'm not trying to brag or nothing. I'm just trying to make the point. This shit ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Just trying to make a point. You know what I mean? Put things into perspective. So the way I see consoles nowadays is kind of with disgust. All right. I just can't view consoles the way I used to. And I want to say it's kind of like a bittersweet thing, right? Because I didn't get on PC until 2011. All the years before that, it was always consoles, right? It's always consoles. So to now see consoles the way that I see them now, it's kind of a bittersweet moment. It's kind of like a sad moment, like, damn, man, I grew up on consoles. Consoles have always been a major part of my life, a major part in gaming. And now that I'm like PC, it's like I just can't look at consoles the same anymore, right? I look at the Xbox and I think it's completely worthless, right? It's like worthless. Because all of their games go to PC day and date. Shout out to Street IQ for the super chat. He said, too many frauds in this industry. Shaking my head. I remember a time when you couldn't just talk shit unless you could back it up. Factual. That's definitely facts. Now you can get on this game and shit and talk all the shit you want. Have a successful YouTube channel talking about games and never prove that you actually play them. The shit is crazy. I know. It's sad. But anyway, I look at consoles now in disgust, right? I think the Xbox is completely worthless because of day and date. If you got a PC that destroys Xbox or destroy consoles, Xbox is completely useless. You know what I'm saying? Because all the games go to PC and you would rather just play them on PC. Now, the PlayStation, that's kind of disgusting too, right? But they got games that you need a PlayStation to play. They got games that you're probably going to want to play that you need a PlayStation to play unless you want to wait a couple of years or a few years. And I'm not waiting. You know what I'm saying? I'm not waiting. That's just not something I'm going to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm not waiting 2-3 years to play Spiderman 2. Like, absolutely not. So they still got a hold on me when it comes to that. But I also look at the PlayStation 2 and I'm like, I just don't know how people can know have the information of PC and still put up with consoles. Like, I just don't get it. Now, and I know what you're thinking. PC got its problems and shit like that. Nothing's perfect. And that's 100% correct. Nothing is fucking perfect. Nothing. Right? But I would rather deal with the minor inconveniences that I may run into on PC over muddy textures, over fucking low resolution, upscaling, checkerboarding, all that shit, over having to choose between fidelity mode or performance mode. If I choose performance, then the visuals are downgraded, but I get 60 frames, maybe. If I choose fidelity, the visuals are up, but I got to play in 30 frames. Not enough. Fuck that. I'll deal with fucking PC if I ain't got to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? I deal with that. Fucking mods, not having to pay for online, cheaper games. You know what I'm saying? Cheaper games in a definitive edition version, right? Of cheaper games. And use any controller that you want to use. Over 60 frames. Like this never, I don't never have to wonder. You know what I'm saying? I don't never have to wonder. I can have the high fidelity visuals and I can have the high performance. 120 frames, 144 frames, or maybe 90 frames or 100, whatever. I know I ain't got to settle for 30 frames. I know that. I just don't get, like, y'all know this information and y'all may even have the money, but you still choose to deal with everything that comes with consoles. I'm telling you, ain't nothing that's gonna that you may run into on PC that's gonna make you feel like, man, fuck this, I'm just gonna get a console. It's not that bad, not at all, not even close. You know what I'm saying? A PC is like having a Lamborghini, man, a Bugatti or some shit like that. You can't treat that the same way as a Honda Accord, right? You can't treat it the same way. So yes, your PC may need a little bit more attention than a console would, of course. But all the benefits that come with it outweighs the negative. Easy. You know what I'm saying? Now, early in my PC journey, you know what I mean, being though that I was on consoles for so long, it was a transition that it took some time, right? It took some time. You know, I had ran into problems. You know, sometimes you run into problems on PC. If you're trying to play an old ass game, you may have to take a few more steps to get that old ass game to work and shit like that. And then, yeah, sometimes devs tend to treat PC like third class citizens or some shit like that. All of that shit. And the transition was kind of, you know, it took a little while for me to get out of that like console mode. You know what I mean? To get out of that console frame of mind. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of things that or some of the things that I may have experienced in the earlier few years of PC, I may have blown out of proportion and just kind of like threw my hands up like, man, fuck this shit. You know what I'm saying? Graphics card sold. Fuck out of here. I'm done with this shit. And then I'll get back on consoles and then I'll miss PC after like 2 days and it's like, fuck. But I have now gotten to the point where it's like, nah. I just, like, consoles just disgust me now, dog. It's just like, nah, I'm good. I don't like having to choose between you know, fidelity and performance. I like having both at the same time. I don't like paying $70 for games. You know what I'm saying? I don't like paying $70 for fucking games. I get all my games cheaper than $60 most of the time because I'm VIP on Green Man Gaming. So a lot of the times I don't have to pay that high price. And usually if I do pay $70, it'll be for the special edition. So like on consoles, it'll be like $100. But on PC, that same special edition would be $70. You know what I'm saying? So if I do pay like $70, I got the season pass and all that fly shit. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if you got the money, if you can afford to get a PC that outperforms the consoles, you should do it. Take that plunge, man. I promise you, you will not be upset. Of course, it's gonna take a little adjustment. You know what I'm saying? You're going from a Honda Accord to a fucking Bugatti. All right, it's going to take some adjustment. You can't just hit the turns how you want to hit the turns. You know what I mean? Oil changes, more money, tires, all that shit. It's that high maintenance. All right, but the benefits outweigh the negatives. You should definitely fucking do it. I'm telling you, things are going to look even crazier. You know what I'm saying? 4K on consoles is not 4K on PC. There's a difference. There's a difference. And that's mainly due because a lot of the textures and all of that shit on PC are of higher quality, you know what I mean, than consoles. Like a console game can be 4K, may even be 4K native, but all of the assets and the textures are a lower resolution. So it may look crispy because you don't know no better, but if you see that same game on PC, you'll be like, damn. Damn. And then being able to play games over fucking 60 frames, that smooth, buttery feeling, it's insane, man. Shout out to STG418. He said, started gaming on PC seriously in 2019 and never looked back. Favorite platform out of everything, for sure. For sure. I'm telling you, if you can afford a PC, man, if you can afford to build a PC that or buy pre-built that outperforms consoles, I promise you, you won't be mad. You can use any controller you want to use. Your favorite controller, you can use that. You don't have to pay $70 for games no more, unless you want to. But you don't have to. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to pay for online. You don't have to pay for online. Your PC is what you built. It's your own baby. You can upgrade it when you want and all that shit. You got damn near infinite level of backwards compatibility. You know what I'm saying? Of backwards compatibility. That's something you ain't gonna have to worry about no more. Now, of course, there is some annoyances, but I'm trying to tell you that the positives outweigh the negatives. I'll deal with the negatives of PC 100 times a day over having to deal with just a fucking console, yo. For sure. You know what I'm saying? You get a PC and you got everything. PlayStation games come to PC, maybe a little late, but they'll get there eventually. If you don't feel like waiting, get you a PS5. But Xbox, you ain't got to deal with it. Game Pass is on PC. All their games drop on PC. And then you got mods. You got emulators. You know what I mean? What console you want to play? What console you missed out on? What console you missed playing? You want a retro game? It's all at your fingertips. They got emulators for every fucking system. You want to play 3DO? You can do that on PC. Genesis, Super Nintendo, Atari Jaguar, Sega Saturn, fucking Sega CD, Nintendo 64, the Switch, Wii U, whatever you want to do. 360, PS3, whatever you want to do. I don't think they got the PS4 yet. No, Xbox One. They'll crack that soon. But you they'll have emulators for it soon if they don't already. But whatever you want to do, you want MAME, you want to play some arcade games, you can do all of that on PC, dog. All of that. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of benefits that come with getting a game in PC. You won't be disappointed. I guarantee you. It might be if you was like me and you've been a console dude all your life, it might be a little adjustment. Like, you know what I mean? You got to start getting used to shit. Yeah, you got to be, more, a little bit more maintenance and shit like that. But I promise you, man, once you start seeing them visuals, once you start seeing them frame rates, I mean, you ain't going to understand how relieved you are going to be knowing that I don't have to sit here and make a decision between fucking fidelity and performance. I don't have to have some half-ass ray tracing and shit like that. And then you got mods. I know y'all be wanting to get down with the mods, man. I know you be wanting to get jiggy with the mods. Last of Us 2 come to PC. You don't like the way Abby look. I promise you they will have a mod for you. There's a mod for that. You know what I mean? Just like they was like, there's an app for that, there's a mod for that. You know what I mean? So it's a lot of benefits, man. I'm telling you, it's a great investment for a gamer. And I'll be just like I said, over the last couple of weeks, I was just thinking, I'm like, I don't understand how people can know all this information about PC and still choose not to be on PC. The fact, like, just telling me, hey, you ain't got to worry about 30 frames per second no more. What? That alone is enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, 30 frames per second, that's a thing of the past. What? That alone is enough to make me, that would have been enough to make me jump ship. Just telling me that I ain't got to worry about 30 frames per second no more. I'm gone. Yo, checkerboarding, upscale, you ain't really got to worry about that unless you want to. You know what I'm saying? And now they got this AI shit, DLSS and all that. That shit is, sometimes that shit be looking better than native. And you getting a ton of frames with that shit. Like, yo, it's just it's so many options. You can play how you want to play. And you ain't got to pay online. And you get games cheaper. Like, it's definitely a great investment. And I think if you can afford it, you should really, really think about it, man. You grown now, man. Them consoles is for kids. You grown now, man. You know what I'm saying? I promise you the positives outweigh the negatives. Think about it, man. Treat yourself. You know what I'm saying? If you got it, treat yourself, man. Get up off that motherfucking console. You know what I'm saying? And, use it. A PC and a PlayStation is a good combination so you can get them PlayStation games. But other than that, get yourself up off of that joint, man. You ain't got to touch an Xbox. You get all the Xbox games on PC. PC Game Pass, all that fly shit. Just everything. Whatever system you want to play, whatever games you missed is all right here on PC waiting for your player. It's all right here waiting on you, man. Go ahead and do your thing, man. Shout out to Just Fits for being a member for 32 months. He said probably the biggest issue at the moment is Epic. Getting exclusivity and gatekeeping content behind a vastly inferior UI. Yeah, Epic sucks. Epic does suck, but I play Alan Wake 2 on Epic. Of course, I didn't have no choice, and I don't really buy games from Epic. You know what I'm saying? It's they only have a few for me. They have only had a few exclusives that I had to deal with. Alan Wake 2 was the first exclusive I had to deal with in a long time. I just go on Epic to get the free games, and then I just keep it moving. I don't buy no games on Epic. And Alan Wake 2 was the first game I bought on Epic in the years. I think World War Z was the last game I bought on Epic before Alan Wake 2. So it's not really a big deal. It does suck, but you can get GOG. GOG combines all of the platforms to make it a little bit easier for you. If not easier, but a little less. It makes it a little bit more convenient. You know what I mean? Instead of jumping through all these motherfucking storefronts and shit like that. But again, minor income. I'll take that inconvenient over a console any day. You know what I'm saying? I'll take it over a console any day. But I don't really buy games on Epic, and they don't really have enough exclusive games that make me deal with them. Alan Wake 2 was the first game I had to deal with in years when it came to Epic. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Light Through Galleries. He said with the advent of Steam Deck OLED and its capabilities of running Switch games, it is over for Nintendo. Not really. Nintendo will be all right. Nintendo will be all right. And plus, you got to understand, even though people know this, they still would, rather not even deal with all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So they'll be all right. Shout out to Big Ox for the super chat. He said, I just bought a Steam Deck and it is so easy to use. Yeah, PC ain't like it used to be. PC is pretty much plug and go. You know what I mean? It's not as convoluted or hard to maintain as it used to be. There used to be a time, even before my time, where PC was very difficult. You know what I mean? To keep running and updated and all that. But it's no longer like that. It's no longer like that. As soon as you start Steam or Origins and all that. If a game needs to be updated, it'll start updating automatically. Then you got Steam Big Picture. That shit look just like a console. It's actually pretty dope. It's way easier. There's nothing to be afraid of when it comes to PC nowadays. There's nothing to be afraid of. Easy to build or just get a pre-build. There's nothing to be afraid of. If you got a fucking IQ of a 75, you should be able to uphold a PC. It's not hard. It's not difficult. A lot of the shit it does for you automatically, or there's some software that you can get that will make sure everything is up to date, like any type of software you may be using or outside of gaming and all that. Like, it's super duper easy, man. Super duper easy. Now, if you're a little slow, you're on a spectrum or something, it might be a struggle. But if you got a half a brain, you'll be all right. It's not hard at all, man. Not hard at all. Shout out to Big Ox. He said also PC has exclusives and games are dirt cheap. Yeah, PC got more exclusives than all the consoles combined, but yeah, they could be of an acquired taste. I mean, one thing about PC, you ain't never gonna be. It ain't never no dry season. It ain't never no dry season when it comes to PC. It's a lot of games that dudes be playing on PC that I never heard of, and they be having tens of thousands of players and shit like that, hundreds of thousands of players. It ain't never nothing dry when it comes to PC. Anything you looking for, they even got a whole, you go on Steam, I'm just saying, for the freak niggas, you know what I'm saying? They got a whole porno section of fucking video games, if that's what you want to do. Like, hey, man, I like porn and I like video games. Well, they got a whole section that combines the two. Like, motherfuckers be like RPGs and shit. Like, that shit crazy. You know what I'm saying? What I'm trying to say is, it's something for everybody. However you feeling, you can be able to get that on PC. You ain't gonna be able to get that on consoles. You horny on consoles, you want to play a game and jerk off at the same time, you can't do that on PlayStation. You can't do that on Xbox. You know what I'm saying? You get on PC, you can get a game where you can be sitting there trying to figure out a mystery and jerk off at the same time, all in the same motherfucking game. Pause. I'm just saying, it's something for everybody. That shit funny to me. Something for everybody. Whatever you're looking for, it got you covered. I promise you, it got you covered. Something for everybody. I'm telling you, it's a good investment, man. You don't have to upgrade 100 times a year. You don't have to upgrade every year. That you can if you want to. You have total control. You know what I'm saying? You can if you want to. You don't have to. So don't ever think you gotta upgrade. That's why they got settings where you can, you can tinker with and have the game running just how you want it to run. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta upgrade every year and all that fly shit. So that's something you ain't never gotta worry about. But if you want to, you can. I'm just saying, man. I fucks with y'all. So as fellow gamers, I just want to let y'all know what y'all missing, man. I just want to let y'all know that there is a better way out there for some of you gamers, man. You know what I mean? It's more out there. PC got a lot more to offer you than these consoles, man. A lot of y'all don't even know, but you're restricting yourself by just sticking to a console. You know what I'm saying? You're restricting yourself. You're missing out on a lot. You know what I mean? Like I said, you can emulate all your past favorite consoles. You can emulate the arcade, all that shit. Like, it's all here for you. You know what I'm saying? You ain't never bored. It's all here for you. Shout out to Tunchi. He said, last time I game on PC was when 980 Ti was the hotness. With that being said, PC is still the best game in space, but these upgrades be minimal. What you mean upgrades? As far as what? As far as what? As far as the upgrades be minimal? You mean like hardware? Or you talking about the games? It ain't never minimum coming from a console, though. I'm gonna tell you that right now. It's always a nice upgrade. You know what I'm saying? It's always, always being able to know that you can play at 60 frames or higher. You know what I mean? Native resolutions. You got DLSS. You got a bunch of technologies at hand. You got the full-fledged suite of ray tracing, path tracing. You got all that fly shit. You got your fly TV or your fly monitor. You know what I mean? And I just think if you have the money, definitely get on PC. Or, if you can't buy it all at once, piece it out. Start with the case, then get your motherboard, and then get your CPU, and then get your graphics card, then get your RAM, then get your power supply. Just get it. It may take you a couple months to build it, depending on how fast you can spend the money. But, take your time, build it piece by piece until it's all ready to be put together. Or you can save up, get it pre-built. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta rush. It ain't going nowhere. When you finally get on PC, you're gonna have a lot of games to play. It's games that you played on consoles that you're gonna want to play again because it's gonna feel like a different game. You know what I mean? Some of y'all have never played certain games at 60 frames or higher. You get on PC, you'll be able to do that. That's all I gotta say about that, man. You know what I mean? I just wanted to know what was stopping y'all, man. Like, yeah, what is stopping you? If you can afford it, what's stopping you from gaming on PC? Let me see some of y'all answers to this. Let me see some of y'all answers to this question. If you can afford it, besides money, if you can afford it, what is stopping you from gaming on PC? Let me see some of y'all answers. Maybe I can debunk a couple of statements. But it's all good. Shout out to Tunchi for the super chat. He said hardware for show. Hate paying $800 for a 10 frame bump. Nah, man. I get what you're saying, but you don't have to, dog. You know what I'm saying? You buy a nice GPU out the gate, you don't have to spend that money. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to. It's a lot of technology in place right now that'll give your graphics card a longer shelf life. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to. You may want to. You may get that bug, but you don't have to. They're intimidating. Not me though. Not it used to be. It ain't no more. It's not no more. Too many random issues and games not working. Nah. Sometimes depending on the game, like sometimes trying to play old games will have you jumping through a couple of hoops to get running. But they got whole wiki pages. They got like this whole PC wiki page or website that would tell you how to get everything running and how and what works and what doesn't work. It doesn't have as many issues as you may think. I haven't had an issue on PC in a long time. You know what I'm saying? Now, you might run into an issue from time to time. I'm not saying that there's no issues at all. I'm just saying that them little bullshit-ass issues it's not enough to make me just want to be on a console. Not enough at all. Not enough to make me want to deal with 30 frames per second, wonky fucking frame rates. Even when a game is supposed to be 60, it barely be staying 60. Not enough issues, dog, to make me want to deal with consoles and consoles only. Add some muddy textures, checkerboarding, upscale, you know what I'm saying? $70 games, having to pay for online every fucking month or however 12 months a year, whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? Too much control. And nah, I can't deal with all that shit. I'll deal with the little issues that may creep up from time to time, but it's not a lot of issues, I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? It's not as many as it used to be. Definitely used to be a lot of issues and shit. And a lot of issues be user fault. You know what I mean? A lot of times the issues be user fault. So it is what it is. Let me see. What we got? My PC died randomly after I didn't switch it on for over a month. So I'm done with that. Your PC died for not turning it on over a month. No idea what even went. Everything was working and new last time I used it. Yeah, I don't know what the hell that is. Your PC just died and it was new? I don't know what that is, man. That's crazy. I ain't never had no shit like that happen. Sheesh. Let me see. You can buy a Z690 bundle from Micro Center for like 500. Comes with a motherboard and even the RAM sometimes. Yeah, Micro Center always got good bundles and shit like that. Sony first party day one. Oh, that's when you'll get a PC? Welfare PC gaming is the biggest pitfall in gaming. Is that what you meant to say? Oh, it's your biggest pitfall? Welfare PC gaming. Well, yeah, PC is up to you, man. It's up to what you want to do. If you got a welfare PC, that's because you want to have a welfare PC. You ain't forced to have that welfare PC. You know what I mean? Either you want to have it, or maybe life is life circumstances got you with a welfare PC, but you don't. That's strictly user. That's user based. If your PC is welfare, that's your fault. You know what I'm saying? That ain't nobody's fault, but you know what I mean, but your own. You know what I'm saying? All you need is a PC that outperform consoles. That's all you need. You get that, you good to go. No, I don't do no mouse and keyboard. No, I don't do the mouse and keyboard. I'm a controller warrior. I don't do the mouse and keyboard. I ain't got the gay wrist. I don't do the mouse and keyboard. The value of GPUs don't match the price for performance like they did back in the day. Oh yeah, you got some issues with that and all that, but just get you a 4090 and call it a day. Yeah, I mean, because that 4090 damn well match that performance. That motherfucker 4090 ain't no joke. That thing crazy. Most powerful graphics card I ever had, dog. That shit is a fucking beast. And I don't even overclock my 4090. Like, I don't even overclock my 4090. Like, my 4090 run at the stock out the box settings. I don't even overclock it or nothing because I don't need to. That's how much of a beast that motherfucker is. I don't need to do none of that. That motherfucker's a beast. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. That motherfucker a beast. I don't do none of that. I don't do no overclocking and nothing. And I used to overclock all my cars as soon as I got them, but I don't need to. You know what I'm saying? So get you a 4090 and you ain't gotta worry about nothing. I don't gotta look at no recommendation. When they do the PC specs recommendation, I don't look at none of that. I ain't worrying about none of that. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. What else we got here? I can buy the best PC, but I don't have the space. Fuck, you live in a closet? You ain't got room for a PC? What you mean you ain't got the space? You can hook that motherfucker up to your TV, put it on the side of the entertainment center or something. You mean you ain't got the space, my guy? Move that motherfucking console out the way. They go to space. You know what I'm saying? Move that console out the motherfucking way. You'll have plenty of space. Still got a 1080. My God. People will buy multiple PS5s and all these accessories and claim PC is too expensive. Nah, it ain't too expensive. They crazy. They crazy. Shout out to J-Man. Hey, J-Man, I seen your tweet on motherfucking Twitter and shit talking about some you slept on Battlefield 5. No, fuck out of here. Why, J-Man? Why did you skip Battlefield 5 when it was new? I need to hear this. My guy. Why did you skip Battlefield 5 when it was during its initial run? I need to hear this. Ain't no way. Ain't no way, man. These niggas, man. I keep telling y'all, man, these niggas be tripping, man. BF5 been fire. I need to hear this. Yeah. Let me see what else we got. Get you a PC, people. Stop shortchanging yourself, man. Go ahead and get your PC and be happy with gaming, man. Go ahead, get you a PC and be happy with gaming. There's way too many options. I'm playing Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze on PC. You dig? I ain't gotta wait for nothing. You know what I mean? No, where this nigga J-Main at? Hey, J-Main, report to the front. We need to hear why you skipped Battlefield 5 during this initial run. Now you on there talking about you missed out and all player. No, I want to hear this. Who influenced you, my guy? Who influenced you? Oh, here you go, right here. I need to hear this, man. This is some bullshit. You dig? Hold up. Shout out to J-Main for the super chizzy super chat. He said, laughing my ass off. I was tired of the old World War I, II setting and was ready to get back to modern. Oh, then I played it leading up to 24-2 and it was fire. Oh man. I mean, I'm not a big fan of that setting either. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a big fan of the World War setting myself, but it's Battlefield, baby. Shit, it's Battlefield, baby. I can't skip out on no Battlefield. Hard8, I need that Switch ROM player. Oh, I thought I gave you the link already, man. You could Google that, but I got you. I'll send it to you. I mean, I go to a couple of them Johns, man. They, if one don't work, go to the other one. Got to be careful, though. Shout out to 24 Rapture. He said the sad reality is no matter how great your specs are, if the games aren't optimized, it fucks everything up. LOL. Nigga, that go for PC. That go for consoles, too. That go for consoles, too, man. Hey, listen. Some of y'all niggas making too many excuses now. You know what I mean? Just say that money funny. You know what I mean? Just say that money funny. I get it. I understand, man. You know what I mean? Consoles way cheaper. Shit like that. I understand, man. You know what I'm saying? Just say that money funny, man. Too many excuses because games don't be optimized for consoles either. You know what I mean? And regardless, even if a game comes out and it's not like optimized for PC, right? Like, some devs, they be on some fuck shit. Still, once they fix that motherfucker, it's still better than consoles. It's still better than consoles. You know what I'm saying? Either way you see it. Yeah, I stopped playing Final Fantasy 16 on PS5 because that shit is horrible, yo. Like, I'm talking about the performance. The performance is so bad. That's what I'm saying. You console gamers, y'all dudes that beat Final Fantasy 16, and I'm not trying to hear you ain't saying they ran correctly on your console. I ain't trying to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? You niggas don't know no better. You know what I'm saying? You on consoles only? You ever only been on consoles? You don't know no better. Final Fantasy 16 on PS5, the performance is horrible. I just stopped playing. I'm like, you know what? I'll play this shit when it comes to PC. I'm good. That performance is dog shit. To the point where I don't want to play it. I don't want to play it on consoles. I don't want to play it on PlayStation. It's terrible. It's terrible. And if you was fine with that shit, you too far gone. And you need to see what smoothness looks like. You need to see what 120 frames look like or 144 frames. You need to see what that look like. You don't know no different. You probably get motion sickness the first time you get on fucking PC. You know what I'm saying? You so used to that choppy bullshit, you fuck around and get motion sickness. Y'all niggas don't know no better. So y'all played that Final Fantasy 16 all the way to the end. You beat it. You got online talking about the game was great. That performance is horrible. I could not play it. That's one of the reasons why I just did not really like the game, yo. The performance is shit. Terrible. It's terrible. And I was playing that shit in the performance mode. Now I'm good, dog. I'm gonna play Final Fantasy 16 when that motherfucker come to PC. That shit's terrible. Shout out to 24 Rapture. He said, dog, I have a game in PC. LOL. Don't really like playing on consoles for real. I'm just saying, but I agree with you saying. Well, what you saying then, man? What you saying then, man? What you saying? You're talking like you was on consoles, my boy. You know what I'm saying? You was talking crazy. You know better. If you on a gaming PC, you know better, player. So what you was talking about? You know what I'm saying? But nah, yeah, treat yourself. Oh, damn, they got the numbers up in this bitch. PS5, PlayStation Live, $150 a year plus Game Pass, $300 a year, 4 years is $1,200. Ouch. So y'all like paying $70 and shit like that? Y'all like paying $100 for special editions and all that? Y'all like paying for online? You know how much money you can save once you get past the initial cost of your PC. Once you get past the initial cost, and that will be based on what you decide to put in your PC. Once you get past that initial cost, you save way more money than if you was on consoles. Don't y'all want to save money? $70? No, the only time you'll pay $70 if it's for a special edition or an edition that come with the season pass. Other than that, you paying $48, $49, $50, shit like that for your games. You know what I'm saying? So you saving money right there. Then you don't got to pay to play online. Online is free. Wow. Online is fucking free. Huh? That ain't enough? Say bye-bye to 30 frames per second? That ain't enough? Well, what do you need? What else do you need? You know what I mean? Native resolution? Ray tracing at its full capacity? Not that watered down ass ray tracing that's on consoles? What do you need? What else you need? What else you need to convince you, dog? If you got the money, what else do you need to convince you? You know what I'm saying? It's time to grow up. It's time to be a motherfucking man. Or if it's any women here, it's time to be a motherfucking woman. Grow up. Get off that Fisher-Price bullshit. Shout out to 24 Rapture. He said, yep, made the switch back in 2012, never went back. Oh, all right, player, when you scared me a little bit, you talking crazy. You know what I'm saying? What else do you need? You're gonna save money in the long run after the initial purchase. You know what I mean? You upgrade when you want to upgrade. You want to upgrade your RAM? Go ahead. CPU, motherboard, GPU, go ahead. Do all that. You want a new case? Do all that. But you can do that when you are ready. When you are ready. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what else to tell y'all, man. I think some of y'all like pain. Y'all like pain. Y'all like stop motion gameplay. Y'all like 30 frames per second. Y'all like low quality visuals. Y'all like that shit. Y'all like being raped and spending fucking hundreds of dollars a fucking year just to fucking play online. Y'all like getting charged double time. Like, oh, pay the internet service and pay me, nigga. Fuck you talking about, bitch ass console gamer. Yeah. Did you pay Comcast or Verizon, Fios, or whoever your motherfucking cable internet provider is? Did you pay them? They paid? Okay. So the internet is on? Okay. Now we need a fee. Now pay me, Sony, Xbox. They like, yeah. You paid them, now pay me, bitch ass nigga. Pay me, you bitch ass nigga. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck if you already paid for the internet. Pay again, double time, you bitch ass nigga, and take this 30 frames per second and this muddy ass textures. Take that with you too, bitch ass nigga. What you gonna do about it? You ain't gonna do nothing. You gonna pay that. You gonna pay that. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. I'm in control. I'm in more control. I want to be in more control. So I'm on PC. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to same old 23. What's crazy is that Final Fantasy VII Remake runs buttery smooth on PS5, but 16 runs terrible. Like, what's going on? I have no fucking clue, my guy. I don't get it. 16 runs really bad, yo. Really bad, to the point where it's like I can't do it no more. That's when I really knew. I was like, yo, all that console shit is out my blood. Because I used to could put up with the console performance. Yeah, you know what I mean? Excuse me. That's where I came from. That's where I come from. So I used to be able to put up with the console performance. I can't do it no more. I beat Spider-Man 2. I didn't even get the platinum. First of all, I just didn't really care. It's an easy platinum, so it ain't really nothing to brag about. It ain't really nothing to boast about. It ain't gonna really make me feel that good because I got the Spider-Man Platinum. It's just one of them tedious platinums. It ain't nothing that really take no skill. So I didn't really care to get the platinum. But I beat Spider-Man 2 and I just moved on. Because I know that I'm going to really play this game when it comes to PC. I just played it now because, of course, I couldn't wait because I'm very excited for the game. I couldn't wait. And then I don't want to be spoiled. So it's kind of like I told y'all before, when it comes to PlayStation games, I do a soft playthrough on the console, and then I'll do the real playthrough when it comes to PC. Soft playthrough just to get just to get it out my system, just to get the story, to make sure I'm not spoiled or nothing like that, and just to play the game, just a little soft playthrough. I really don't do much. Just play the game, and that's that. Now, when it comes to PC, then I'll play the game for real. You know what I mean? Like, I'll do a real playthrough, all the side missions, all the, everything it has to offer. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to these PlayStation games, I do a little soft playthrough because I really don't want to play it on consoles. I want to play the real version when it comes to PC. So I'll be playing that motherfucker, a full ray tracing and way higher frames, and I get the fidelity, the visuals to go with that shit. And I can fuck around with some mods if I want that too. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I just do a little soft playthrough when it comes to these consoles. Shout out to Tunchi. He said there's only one legit argument against PC, them discounts. I got 200 games for the low, and they're still collecting dust. Oh, that's your fault. Again, that's user fault. Ain't nobody tell you to buy all them games and not play them. I done bought a couple games too. I ain't even gonna hold you. Games were so motherfucking cheap. I wanted to go buy a game the other day, and I already own the motherfucking game. I say it was Metro 2033, I think it was. The remaster version. That shit was like $1.50. I was like, God damn, hold on, let me go ahead and get this game. I'm like, hold on. That shit already say in my library. I'm like, God damn. I ain't gonna lie, I done bought a couple games because they were so fucking cheap. Like, too cheap. It's like, yo, fuck it. You know what I mean? Build my motherfucking library up. But that's your fault, though, player. You know what I mean? You can't blame nobody but yourself. To me, that sounds like a good problem. Like, yo, games are so cheap, I just be buying shit. That sounds like a good problem. But I done bought a few games. Just because they were so fucking cheap. It was like I couldn't pass it up. I ain't want to pass up a good deal now. I ain't want to pass up a good deal. But yeah, that shit crazy. Fuck around and buy the gay simulator if that motherfucker 50 cent. You know what I mean? That's what I'm just, pause. I'm just trying to explain how crazy it'd be when you see them cheap prices. You be buying anything. For sure. I'm thinking about Mad Max. Mad Max is a good game, man. You know what I'm saying? Mad Max is a decent game. You definitely, and that joint beautiful on PC too. You know what I mean? That joint real nice on PC. You should definitely pick that up. You know what I mean? For sure. All right. I'm done talking about PC. You want to talk about one more thing before I get up out of here, man? Let me get y'all thoughts on AGS Live. Every once in a while, I got to check in with y'all. I got to get y'all motherfucking temperature, man, on how y'all feeling about the podcast. If AGS Live is not your favorite podcast, what changes could be made to make it your favorite podcast, or at least have a chance to be your favorite podcast? You know what I mean? So I like to check in with y'all, get y'all check y'all temperature, man, get y'all opinion on the podcast or whatever. I like so personally, I like the way things are. You know what I mean? Of course, I do miss I miss the OG Optimus Code as a co-host. I really miss Optimus a lot. You know what I'm saying? That was my guy, man. And it was always a pleasant time anytime we came to do the podcast. And, we always had a good time. You know what I mean? And then when the podcast was over, we would hang out and chat and try to just figure some things out or whatever like that, man. So I definitely miss the OG, man. But the show must go on, and as he would say, no days off. So, of course, people like to say that it's a PlayStation podcast, and I have no control over that, right? Everybody is welcome to call in. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to have no following. You don't have to pay no money. You don't have to have clout. You don't have to have no YouTube, no big channel. You don't have to have none of that. You know what I mean? We could never heard of you before. It doesn't matter. Everybody is fucking welcome and shit. You know what I'm saying? You hit me up on Twitter, I send you the DM. Everybody is welcome to come in there, speak their mind, or say whatever they want to say, or maybe bring up a topic, or whatever the case is. It's open. You know what I mean? That's what AGS Live is. It's an open podcast for anybody to come in and do their thing. You know what I'm saying? Now, I can't help who calls in. If it just happened to be Sony dudes, what the hell can I do about that? Is there anything I can do about that? There's nothing I can do about that. The podcast is open to everybody. Sony, Nintendo, PC, whatever you like. Game Boy, Switch, it doesn't fucking matter. Like, whatever you like, if that's what you like, it's open. You know what I mean? Come on in, call in, or whatever the case may be. And I want more people to call in. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the people that call in every week. I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? And thank you for having the balls, pause, the call in. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. But I'm not going to sit here and lie and say, like, I wouldn't mind if more people called in. You know what I'm saying? Because it's always great to get different perspectives and all that. And I want to argue. You know what I'm saying? I'm there for the smoke. That's what AGS Live is about. It's about entertaining. And Sunday is smoke day. So you want to argue, you want to debate, I'm with it. Pull up. You know what I mean? I just was I didn't read it, but I just seen a comment from yesterday's podcast in the chat. And the shit long as hell. Motherfucker wrote like a book. I ain't reading all that. You know what I'm saying? I glimpsed through it, but it's like, dog, why are you sitting here typing up a whole fucking book? Where was you at when the podcast was going on? You could have pulled up. You know what I'm saying? He basically like, oh, y'all talking about this and that about Sony, blah, blah, blah. He had a problem with the Sony, niggas talking about Sony or whatever the case may be. All right, cool. Pull the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Pull up. You got some people that are complaining about the guest, or not the guests, but the people that are calling in. Okay, then. Well, won't you pull up and make it better? Whatever somebody isn't doing that's in the call, why don't you pull up and do it? You see what I'm saying? Why are you trying to put the battery in somebody else's back? Won't you suit the fuck up and pull up? It's open to everybody. Everybody is welcome. And I'm ready to argue. I'm ready to argue. I'm ready to debate. I'm ready to, however you want to do it. However you want it. Whatever type of energy you coming with, I'm ready to match it. So pull up. That's what we're there for. That's what I'm there for. I'm there to entertain the people, get the people something to entertain them and watch and maybe hold them over through the week. I don't make a lot of videos no more. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we might be there 6.5 hours, 5 hours. That's pretty much all you're going to get from me for the week for the most part. You know what I'm saying? So, and a lot of people appreciate that. They're like, damn, it's going to get me through the work week, shit like that. That's what I'm here for. You know what I'm saying? But, yo, it's like, yo, pull up. I'm not trying. It's not no PlayStation podcast. That's just who happens to call in. Is it my fault that you Xbox niggas is soft and y'all can't take no motherfucking feedback or whatever? Y'all can't debate. Y'all can't make a point or some shit like that. That's not my fault. And shout out to my Xbox guys that do call in. Savage Main, Ball Deli, Cycle. You know what I mean? Shout out to them. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot more y'all that could pull up and back these niggas up if that's what you feel need to happen. Or if you feel like there's too many PlayStation dudes, pull the fuck up. You're welcome. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to know you. You ain't got to have no following. You ain't got to pay no money. You ain't got to do shit. All you got to do is hit me up on Twitter and I will send you the link. Whatever type of energy you want to come with, bring it. You know what I'm saying? Bring that shit. So me personally, that's really the only, negative thing I would say is that I wish that just more people would call in. I do wish it was more Xbox representation. You know what I'm saying? That would be nice on Nintendo, whoever. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not I don't give a fuck about PlayStation. Like, I don't know why people find this like so hard to grasp. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even have a PlayStation right now. I sold my PS5. You know what I'm saying? I sold it for a nice amount of money too. I made like $200 on that joint because they had the Spider-Man plates on it. You know what I'm saying? So I sold that shit. It was like, yo, this shit worth more than it actually is worth right now. Well, it's going for more than it's actually worth in my eyes. So it's like, fuck it, it's going. You know what I mean? I sold that shit in like 20 minutes. Matter of fact, I probably sold it for too cheap because I had so many people hitting me up in like in a 20-minute time frame. It was ridiculous. So I was like, shit, I probably could have charged more for this motherfucker. But anyway, I don't even got a PlayStation. That's why I'll be like, I don't understand how anybody would fix their fucking lips. I don't understand how anybody would fix their lips to say Hard 8 is a PlayStation fanboy. What PlayStation fanboy you know would get rid of this PlayStation? Like, think about that. Like, what Xbox fanboy you know would get rid of his Xbox? Like, this shit don't make no fucking sense. If you're going to call me any type of fanboy of any kind, call me a PC fanboy. Because that's the only thing that matters to me. Like it's ridiculous. Shout out to Shogun Jack. He said, thanks for the podcast that lasts me through the week. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for being a member, man. I appreciate that. 12 months. Yeah, I just try to come deliver and all that. But that's really the only thing that I might got like a problem with as far as the podcast go is that I just wish more people called in. You know what I mean? I would like more Xbox representation and shit. Like, don't just let us sit around and shit on Xbox. You know what I mean? Come stand up for that motherfucker. Come make a point. Come shut a nigga down. You know what I mean? Come shut a nigga up or some shit like that. Like, listen, I'm here for that. When I show up on Sunday, I'm ready for the smoke, however it's gonna come. That's what I'm here for. You know what I mean? Now, Monday through Saturday, I might not be for no smoke. All right? I don't want no smoke. I don't want no smoke. Monday through Saturday, you got it, player. You got it. But Sunday, I'm here for it, man. And I'm here to entertain the people and shit. So that's really it. I just wish more people called in. Like, you know what I mean? It always seemed like soon as the podcast ends, somebody is in the fucking chat complaining about something. Well, dog, come do better then. If you got the guests are yes men. The people that call in are yes men. All right, well, won't you call in and be the no man then? You know what I'm saying? Well, how about you do that? Why you ain't tried that yet? You know what I mean? Oh, this motherfucker was wrong, or this motherfucker is wrong. All right, then. Well, call in and correct the motherfucker. Call in and debate or whatever the case may be. It's free to call in. You know what I mean? Other podcasts, you can't do that. You know what I mean? They got to pick you. You know what I mean? Hopefully they can fucking benefit off you, because if they can't benefit off you, they probably not going to pick you. You know what I'm saying? So they can benefit. They can use you. They'll pick you. Hey, come on as a guest. Or maybe there's a tier where you got to pay some money or some shit like that or whatever. But on AGS, you don't need none of that. You could be heard. That's kind of the reason why I don't like to watch a lot of podcasts, honestly, because sometimes I get annoyed watching podcasts because people be talking nonsense and I wish I can say something, but I can't. Some of the podcasts I can just be like, yo, send me the link, and they will, but I don't feel like doing all that. And plus it'd be like, I don't do Discord and shit like that. I don't got no Discord on my PC, and I'm not downloading Discord, and I don't give a fuck about Discord. Y'all know how I feel about Discord. It's like, it's toxic. It's like, I don't even want that shit on my PC. I feel like it's going to break my PC or some shit if I put Discord on there. Like, it's so many, I just don't like Discord. You know what I'm saying? It's just trash. So a lot of people use Discord. That's another reason why I just be falling back. But anyway, AGS Live, you can pull up. We ain't never even had to hear. It could be your first time watching a podcast ever in life, but you want to come in and say something or whatever the case may be, cool. But it's like, soon as the podcast ends, somebody will have something negative to say, right? And that's cool. But it's like, yo, what the fuck? Why you ain't just pull up? Oh, it's too many yes men. All right, man. Well, pull up and be the no man then. That's all. It's that easy. Oh, this was wrong. That was wrong. Oh, this, they don't know what they're talking about. They don't know they don't know. All right, well, pull up and correct niggas. Pull up and check niggas. You know what I'm saying? It's open. So that's really my only gripe, man. What would be some of y'all gripes? Like, what do y'all think? If AGS Live is not your favorite podcast, or it's not, you don't think it's your best podcast, what type of changes could be made to make that your best podcast, or if any? You know what I'm saying? Again, I can't really control who calls in and shit like that. It's solely up to people watching. Everybody is welcome. You got a mic, you know what I mean? Call in, do your thug thizzle, you know what I'm saying? Because lately, it's been a lot of back and forth with the Xbox shit. I mean, that's all that's going on right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I be looking up a lot of topics, and I just don't be feeling like the topics are interesting and shit. And, the people can suggest topics in the comment section and all that shit. You know what I mean? If there's anything interesting, we'll go for it. But, a lot of the gaming topics just be boring and shit. And I don't really be wanting to just bring up gaming topics just because. Like, let me just go to N4G and just write down all the fucking articles and then just talk about them. It's like that kind of, to me, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of boring. Like, I don't want to, like, why would I be talking about some shit that nobody care about? Like, why would I be bringing up a topic that nobody has no interest in and ain't nobody talking about? Like, what point does that make? So, I don't know. Like, what y'all got some feedback, man? What's up, man? What y'all, what's y'all thoughts on AGS Live so far? We at episode like 170 or some shit like that. Where we at? 160, 70, somewhere around. I think 60. I think we just did 100 episode 160, I believe. So, you know what I'm saying? Hold on, who be off that glue? What you talking about? The non-gaming topics are just as good as the gaming topics. Okay. Yeah, I like the non-gaming topics if it's a good topic. Yeah, you know what I mean, I be liking them Jones. So I don't really invite nobody because I don't really I don't do no invites, right? Really. I did invite Addict yesterday because I seen that he was he was believing the Xbox tax. So I did invite Addict because I wanted to talk to him about that. But I don't really invite nobody because it's just like it's a call-in show. So if you got something to say, I guess at the same time, people probably want to be invited or would like to invite or some shit like that. But y'all know I don't really be getting into that, man. I didn't invited people before. You know what I'm saying? I just sometimes listen, right? So Sunday, I feel like nobody does nothing on Sunday, dog. That's why Sunday is like the perfect opportunity to do a podcast. Who does anything on Sunday, dog? All my life, Sunday has been the worst day of the week. Since I can remember, Sunday has been the worst day of the week my whole life. I don't ever remember Sunday being popping, except when this podcast shit started, right? But other than that, Sunday has always been a boring, dreadful day, right? So when you was a kid, Sunday fucking sucked because the next day was school. The next day was fucking Monday. It's like, fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then it's like nothing on TV. Fucking everything closes early. Sunday has always been trash. Nobody does nothing on fucking Sunday. So that's why the podcast is on Sunday. But apparently, motherfuckers be busy than a motherfucker on Sunday. You know what I'm saying? So when I did reach out to people in the past, I just felt like they just gave me bullshit ass excuses. So I was like, man, you know what, man? Fuck you. I ain't asking you no more. I don't want to ask you in the first place. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to ask you in the first place, but it's just like, you know what I mean? Motherfuckers give you bullshit excuses. You're like, come on, man. Don't nobody do shit on Sunday, dog. Like, fuck out of here, man. But majority. You know what I'm saying? Sunday ain't never been popping. When I grew up, Sunday wasn't never it. You know what I mean? I ain't never heard of Sunday. I can't wait for Sunday. Like, Sunday trash, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I guess, football dude and all that, sports dude, but, Sunday has always been garbage. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, Sunday is the best motherfucking day to do a fucking podcast and shit. Like, who's doing anything on Sunday? But you'd be surprised. You hit motherfuckers up, shout out to Jay, man. This nigga said he was cleaning the house on Sunday in the middle of the fucking day. I'm like, come on, man. That's some bullshit. I ain't asking this nigga to come on this motherfucker no more. I'm like, hey, Jay, man, you trying to come through? He was like, I'm gonna be cleaning. Like, nigga, really? Who the fuck cleans in the middle of? Who the fuck clean around 4? This on the podcast was at 4 o'clock too. And this wasn't AGS Live. It was like the other podcast, AGS podcast. I'm thinking in my mind, like, who the fuck is cleaning a house at 4 in the afternoon on a Sunday? I ain't never seen it. I ain't never seen it. You know what I'm saying? Now, J-Man do got like I think he married to a white girl, right? I think, J-Man, you married, J-Man? If you still here, I'm not sure. Maybe white people clean on Sundays at 4 o'clock. I don't fucking know. I know growing up, cleaning day was like Saturday morning. Not no Sunday in the middle of the afternoon. I'm like, man, this is some bullshit. Ain't no way this nigga cleaning. All right, you right. I'm all right, man. I ain't asking this nigga ever again. That shit funny to me. I was like, all right, man, it's cool, man. Then I asked a couple other people, and it's like, yeah, I'm about to I'm about to travel around the world and shit. I can't make it. It's just always some crazy excuse. So I'll be like, man, I ain't asking nobody to come on this motherfucker no more, man. I'm just gonna go ahead and just let it fly, man. But that shit be crazy though, man. I've been like, come on, man. Some of these excuses niggas be hitting me with just don't be making no sense, man. You know what I mean? It's like, this shit crazy. Motherfucker talking about some Sunday and shit. I'm like, all right, man, you got it. You got it. But no, though. So, what y'all got any feedback or is the podcast good the way it is, man? Y'all fucking with it the way it is, or y'all got some feedback? You know what I'm saying? Let me know. We got motherfucker Shu Shang in the chat. Shu Shang, what up, my nigga? We got Shu. Y'all niggas don't know who Shu Shang is, man. That's Shu Shang, what's up, man? I gotta hit your line, man. We gotta catch up, player. We got my guy in here. It's my brother from another mother, man. But yeah, change the start time to 6. Oh, that's Dre. What up, Dre? 6? Come on, man. 6? That ain't hold on. Why 6 though? Why 6? This nigga said better podcast etiquette. Fuck you think we at, nigga? The Beverly Hills? Fuck you think we in Malibu, nigga? We talking better a podcast. Okay, you right though. Niggas do need to stop talking over each other though. That's true though. That's a fact. Nah, 6 too late. I ain't doing no 6, man. Nah, 6 is trash. I ain't doing no 6. I'm not gonna lie. The time, I like the time. Yeah, we do 6 o'clock. Niggas be finishing at 1 at 1 in the morning. No, we ain't doing no 6, man. 3 p.m. is a great time. Nigga said Shang Tsung. Somebody's here in Mortal Kombat. No, man, y'all niggas tripping. Cleaning day, definitely Sunday. Knock it off, Dre. Knock it off. What, Sunday morning? Sunday morning? Damn sure ain't no Sunday afternoon. Sunday morning? Maybe? No. All right, let me see. Nerdy Mastermind. He said, y'all be having the same topics. Hold on, what's that say? Y'all be having the same topics every week. The show has zero structure. Xbox sucks. Food and the woke agenda. Need new topics. Need new topics. All right, so listen. So, all right, hold on. Let me think about this. So the topic, okay. So okay, listen. So the topics of the week, right? Whatever the topics of the week are, is what we usually talk about, right? Now, shit do go left because motherfuckers, Ball Daily or Savage Main or something like that. They got something to say, so it'll usually get to a back and forth about PlayStation, Xbox, and all that type of shit. Y'all know how it goes. Um, so so we doing the topics of the week. So what y'all nerdy mastermind? What do you think? Like, what topic would you say we missed, right? What important topic? Okay, let's just say off of yesterday, right? What important topic would you say that we missed? If you have any off the top of your head, real quick. You know what I mean? Let me know what you think on that tip. What important topic do you think we missed? Because I just take the topics, I just take the biggest topics of the week. You know what I'm saying? So whatever they is, and we just talk about them, and then the podcast flows from there. Now, I don't really want the podcast to sound like no robotic podcast where it's like just reading off a paper going down a line. I like it to be more organic. So as far as like structure goes, I don't know. I just like the organicness. I like it when it's dynamic. I don't like it when it sounds like robotic and shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I just kind of like randomness. I don't know, man. But I got you. But what topic would you say that we missed? You know what I'm saying? Put a time limit on topics? Damn. Time limit. Shout out to B Fife. What up, Fife? People probably scared you go too hard, so you don't get the caller variety. Oh man. Yeah, man. I'm passionate about this shit, right? You know what I'm saying? So we definitely it could get a little rough. It could definitely get a little rough. You know what I'm saying? Conversations, topics, debates, whatever can definitely get a little rough. But I don't be like really paying attention to all that because I just don't be understanding, man. Like we all men here. Like fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't trying to talk to niggas like they fucking women and shit or like little kids and all that. I'm just trying to get my point across. You know what I'm saying? But it could definitely get a little rough in that motherfucker. Not always from me either. Yeah, I mean Jay Harvey, he's a savage. Yeah, a silent savage. You know what I'm saying? He a silent savage, man. On Discord, you can vote on shit. You can vote on Discord. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't fuck with that Discord shit. Well, dang. I feel like we cover all topics. That's why I'm waiting for Nerdy Mastermind to let me know, like, because Nerdy Mastermind said we be having the same topic. So I'm like, we usually talk about the biggest topics of the week. So I want to know, like, what do you mean by that? Like, what topics do he feel like we missed? You know what I'm saying? All right, here you go, right here. He said it's been slow news with the holidays, but y'all definitely need more than Xbox sucks every week. I'm not even an Xbox dude either. LOL. Maybe add in movie news. We do be talking about movies and shit. You know what I'm saying? We do be talking about movies and all that shit. This week, we always talking about some random shit though. Like, do you be watching like the whole entire podcast? Because we definitely be talking about some random shit. You know what I'm saying? We was talking about a bunch of random shit this week. We talking about candy bars, Thanksgiving, all types of shit. We definitely stay talking about some random shit. So I ain't really sure if you've been watching all the way to the end, my guy. I mean, we do got timestamps. We do got timestamps. I always pin them in the comment section. So we stay talking about some random shit though. Shout out to Dak for the super chat. He said, for sure, I believe some people are scared of you, 8. Nah, man, come on, man. No. It's Jay Harvey, for sure. Jay Harvey. Tehran is a loose cannon also. You know what I mean? Even though he's very smart, Encyclopedia Ron, that nigga's a loose cannon. Jay Harvey is very, he's a loose cannon also. Savage, man. I'm the nicest motherfucker there, dog. Let's be real. I be telling people chill, let them talk. I'm the nicest guy there. It's Jay Harvey and Savage Man. And Tehran, when he come through, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Who else? Ball Daly's very hostile. Shout out to Tavares Perry. He said background noises. I think you messaged the person that you invite to the podcast to kill any noise from the background, especially the Ball Daly. Oh, yeah, man. We always on top of that. We try. You know what I'm saying? We try. It's just something that's just going to happen. You know what I'm saying? What else we got here? We got B Fife. He said, hey, nerdy. 8 has a lot of topic variety, so not sure that input is valid. The show is entertaining for real, for real. Yeah, appreciate that, man. Shout out to the OG, man. B Fife, one of the original YouTube creators, man. One of the people that inspired me to get into this YouTube shit. B motherfucking Fife. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we definitely be having a lot of topics and shit. Now, you saying that the show needs more structure? I guess it could tighten up a little bit. I think it can tighten up. But what you got in mind, Nerdy Mastermind? What suggestion do you have in mind to for the show to have better structure? What kind of suggestions you got, player? Yeah, all you gotta do is look at timestamps. We definitely be talking about some random shit from time to time. Like, we always flip into some random shit. We be talking about all types of shit. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes that'd be some of the best shit when we just talking about some random shit. You know what I mean? We be talking about all types of shit. Dating advices, getting niggas jobs, all that. Sometimes we be on one topic too long. I can see that. I can see that. So I can definitely see that. I can understand if people think we be on topic, some topic, a topic for too long. One thing that I will say about that is that I be kind of like, I just want everybody to get their shit off. You know what I mean? I don't never want to shut shit down prematurely. That's kind of a problem I had with like Press Start podcast when they was doing their thing. I felt like sometimes Kofi would shut down like debates or shut down topics like prematurely before everybody can get their shit off. He would shut it down. And I'm not a fan of that type of style. So when it comes to AGS, I just want everybody to get their shit off. But I do agree sometimes some topics are too long. I think we need to do a better job at moving on once we start talking in circles. Once we start talking in circles and no new points are being presented and shit like that, I think at that point in time, it's time to move on. You know what I'm saying? So I do agree that probably need to tighten up on that. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely want everybody to get because we ain't in no rush, right? We're not in no rush. So I do be wanting people to get their shit off and say everything they gotta say, myself included. Everything I gotta say, and then we can move on. But yeah, I definitely take a look at that, tighten up. Once shit start going in circles, we need to tighten that up and move on. So yeah, that's great feedback right there. You know what I mean? Take a look at that. Shout out to Rainwater for the super chat. He said, I think some topics could be general instead of ultra specific, like what someone says on Twitter. Some people would have more to say if it isn't centered on a situation they know nothing about. Okay. So some topics could be right now. That's definitely why I try to focus more on more on like main topics that everybody probably should have seen throughout the week and shit, like big topics and stuff like that. That's why I kind of focus on that shit rather than smaller topics that a lot of people may have not seen or partaked in or something like that. But yeah, I think some topics could be general for sure. And again, during the podcast, right? During the podcast, if y'all have any topics that may be interesting to talk about, y'all can also suggest topics if that's not a problem. You know what I'm saying? I know on my behalf it ain't a problem at all. If y'all got a good topic that y'all want to discuss or y'all think we should discuss or whoever the callers is, y'all can definitely put it in the chat, put it in the super chat, whatever the case may be, and we can go from there. So always remember that too. And if we are missing a major topic or something, also, you can remind me or something like that. Because sometimes I'll be forgetting and shit. You know what I'm saying? So we are forgetting about something that may be major that we should be talking about. Y'all can definitely let me know. And we'll do that. You know what I'm saying? Interview rock stars. Shit. Shit. Now, 8, let's be fair. You would speed run shutting Jeremy topics down. Now, let's be real. Jeremy probably would have some bullshit ass topic. Let's keep it a hundo. You know what I mean? Let's keep it a hundo. Jay Harvey got to stop people from cutting him off 5 times per dialogue. I've been trying to keep that under control, man. I've been trying to keep that under control as much as I can. Some people are very excited. They want to get their shit off. So, I'll be trying to keep things under control on that tip. I'll be trying to let people talk and say what they got to say. But, sometimes it just get out of control. Motherfuckers be anxious to speak. You know what I'm saying? But, it ain't so bad. It ain't too bad. I don't think. Right? It ain't too bad. Now I know people would like everybody to be on camera, and everybody be. I've been thinking about getting on camera and shit, but of course I don't even have a camera yet. But boy, me personally, man, I just worry too much about the wrong shit, man. I gotta have a new wardrobe every time I'm on camera. I don't never want y'all to see me wear the same clothes twice. I don't want to make a mistake and be caught masturbating while I'm fucking streaming or something. You know what I'm saying? Pause. I just, it's just some crazy shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I was watching a stream and shit. This is the type of shit I'm scared of. Now I was watching a stream. I ain't gonna say no names, and I'm trying to be a nice guy and shit, but boy was streaming, you know what I mean? And his John walked in, you know what I mean? His John walked in and shit. She was like a walking fucking hippo. And she had like this little ass ponytail. I know she ain't want nobody to see that. I know he ain't want nobody to see that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just scared like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, I can't be streaming. It's just crazy, man. It's just too much. It's too much, man. It's too much. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to, it's just, oh man, it's just too much, man. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'll just have my neck up or something. You know what I'm saying? That way you ain't gotta worry about what I'm wearing or none of that shit, man. It's just too much. It's too much. I just like to get on here, talk my shit, and go. I gotta set up, make sure everything perfect. Cause I can't give y'all niggas no ammo. You know what I'm saying? I can't give you no motherfucking ammo. You ain't gonna better talk shit about nothing. You feel what I'm saying? You ain't gonna see a speck of dust or nothing. Nothing at all. You know what I'm saying? I gotta have a flyer shit on all that. Like it's just, this ain't about y'all. This is about me and how I am. You know what I'm saying? I told you I'm a critic of myself like crazy. You know what I'm saying? This is just me. It's just I don't feel like that shit. You know what I'm saying? I've been thinking about it though, man. I'll see how it goes, man. I know y'all been wanting to see men for a while, so See how it goes, man. But I don't know. That's the thing. For some reason, some people believe that once AGS becomes on camera, it's just going to skyrocket. Like, oh my God, it's going to be one of the biggest podcasts ever. I don't know, because there is niggas around here that's on camera and they don't get no views. Don't nobody watch they shit. So I don't really know, you know what I'm saying, what's going to change with us or me. You know what I'm saying? But I guess, man. I guess, but you know, a lot of motherfuckers be capping too, man. These motherfuckers that had you out here going, I mean, they had you out here doing crazy shit. Y'all remember they had the bull make a motherfucking Patreon. That nigga got 0. They told this nigga, yo, make the Patreon. We're going to support it. All that nigga went and made the Patreon. That shit had a donut. Who was that? Was that MVP? I forgot who that was. I think, was that MVP or somebody? That was somebody. That shit was hilarious. I'm like, man, why they set that boy up like that, man? The community be capping. You know what I'm saying? The community is the biggest cappers of all. They had you out here looking crazy, telling you to do all types of shit, and it's going to pay off. And none of that shit be paying off, man. You got to be careful. That shit funny as hell, man. They motherfuckers had a donut. I'm like, damn, that was MVP? That shit was hilarious, man. I'm like, y'all motherfuckers, that shit crazy. That's why a nigga ain't started Patreon for a long time. Motherfucker was scared to death. Shout out to Tunchi. 8 word, he gonna get caught slipping, DSP style. You know what I'm saying? That shit crazy. Oh, the camera's on. Oh, you've been here the whole time, huh? Hello. That's some of the wildest shit I ever seen, man. That shit crazy, man. The crazy, you know that DSP shit, right? You know, niggas watch porn. Niggas do what they do. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's not the shocking part. That ain't the shocking part. You know what I'm saying? The man, the man court wreck. You know what I mean? That's cool. You know, niggas watch porn. Niggas catch wreck. It is what it is. The shocking part is that this man skeeted all over the room and ain't cleaned nothing up. Like the nigga went, he literally went from skeeting to live streaming in 30 seconds. Didn't even move. I ain't see a rag, a towel, a piece of tissue. I didn't see nothing. This nigga skeeted all over. Whole motherfucker proton cannon all over the room. And just immediately streamed. Like, dog, you ain't gonna sit here and tell me your motherfucking leg, hand, controller, all that shit was sticky, hard, crunchy. This nigga proton cannon all over the room. That is the craziest part of that fucking video, dog. The fucking jerking off shit, that's normal shit. That's regular. Niggas do that shit all the time, right? That's normal. That's not shocking. Oh my God. That's regular shit. That's that nigga busting off and not wiping up a single drop. Like, dog, this nigga sat there crunchy, sticky. That shit crazy, man. That's some wild shit. That's one of the funniest videos on YouTube, man. That shit is insane. I don't know how that boy did that, man. Oh, the camera's on. Hello. He got a nerve to put that sticky ass hand up. Hello, dog. Go wash your hand. Do something. That nigga didn't move. Stayed there for the next however many hours live streaming. How the fuck could you sit there and watch this nigga playing the game knowing damn well that controller's sticky as a motherfucker? Cream just spilling off the desk. Yo, that shit crazy, man. Yeah, that's some wild shit, man. I'm telling you, man, this motherfucking internet, dog, it's endless amounts of fucking entertainment on this internet, dog. This shit is wild. Pause, man. God damn, that shit funny, man. Oh man, I'm about to get the fuck up out of here, man. Yeah, I appreciate y'all suggestions on improving AGS. We definitely. Oh well, what nerdy mastermind? He said structure. I need to know what he was talking about when he was talking about the structure. But yeah, we definitely got to take a look at topics being too long, and I don't know. I kind of like the dynamic of the podcast. I kind of like it being unpredictable. You know what I'm saying? Because of course I could just go and write down a bunch of topics. I can go write down a bunch of topics and would just go to each topic. You know what I mean? Just go down a line. You know what I'm saying? That's to me, that's too robotic. It's too programmed or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So I could do that, but I don't think that would be that. I don't really like that format. I don't really like that structure. You know what I'm saying? I like the podcast being more dynamic. Anything can happen. You know, I kind of like that shit. You never know which way AGS gonna go. You don't never know what you're gonna get with AGS. You know what I'm saying? Because at times you could be like, all right, this is the big topics of the week. This is probably what all the podcasts gonna be talking about. And we'll probably be talking about it too. But you just never know where the fuck we going when it comes to AGS, dog. We could be going, we be all over the fucking place. And I kind of like that. I like that unpredictable type of format. Now, okay, some people might think it's not structured well enough. Can't please everybody. You know what I'm saying? Can't please everybody. But could just try. Just hopefully some people that may feel like it's not structured enough, they'll come around and they'll understand it one day. Or I'm quite sure there's a podcast out there that would give you that. Shout out to Rainwater for the super chat. He said you could make a tweet or community post asking if there's anything people want you to talk about instead of mid convo. Well, not necessarily mid convo, you know what I'm saying? But if somebody put it in the chat once we're done, whatever conversation we having, we can go on to that to that topic. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily cutting off what we already talking about, but once we done talking about what we talking about, you can we can go to a chat suggestion or whatever, a chat topic or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. We'll figure it out. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I'm happy with the podcast. You know what I'm saying? My main complaint is just that if I just want more people to call in. You know what I'm saying? More representation of Xbox or whatever, and not just PlayStation, because then you start getting this, oh, it's a PlayStation podcast. It's really not. That's really not the aim. You know what I'm saying? That's just how the cookie crumbles right now. But that's really not it. Like, it's not a PlayStation podcast. You know what I'm saying? So it just is what it is. But we'll definitely try to have more variety. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I will just actually just throw in like movie I like talking about movie shit too. So I might get some movie topics or some shit like that, see what's going on, throw that up in the mix. I do like talking about movies and shit. So we'll see what happens. The Fugitive just came out on 4K, Blu-ray. Go ahead and pick that up. Fire. Equalizer 3 just came out. You know what I mean? Barbie is out. I heard Barbie is really good. It got like a really good transfer, great audio, great visuals on Barbie. Oppenheimer or whatever, that's out now. That got like perfect scores for 4K Blu-ray. It got perfect score for visuals, perfect score for audio, and all that shit. Like, it got like perfect scores across the board. So I'm probably gonna pick that joint up, even though I know it's like 3 hours of fucking talking. Hopefully it's some interesting conversations. We'll see. But oh yeah, Gran Turismo is out too. I might get that. I heard it was a good movie. And it's a few other things, man. It's a few other movies. I'm waiting for the Turtles Mayhem to come out, Mutant Mayhem. I want to get that. I just got Blue Beetle. I got Blue Beetle. I got the Prestige. I just got the Prestige. I got Blue Beetle. And I got something else. I can't think of it right now. But I got a huge backlog when it comes to movies, so I got to get to it. Just started watching Gen V. I know I'm late. We only made it to episode 3. We're about to start episode 3. So I just started watching Gen V. Probably get another episode in tonight. It's been good so far. Yo, that Gen V shit crazy, yo. Yo, that first episode, man, god damn, that shit wild. Them motherfucking producers, directors, or whatever, writers, they funny as hell. All I gotta say is this is scene with the girl that can get small. I was cracking the fuck up. I'm like, yo, they is wild for this. But just started that. It's been good so far though. I fucks with it. Nah, I don't think I ain't finished Invincible season 1. I don't like the animation on that shit. I thought that shit was low budget. I don't know. I just couldn't get jiggy with that animation. I'm gonna try to finish it though. Oh, She-Hulk season 2 coming? I'm gonna check that out. I'm a fan of Hulk, so anything that got to do with like Hulk and the Hulk powers, I'm watching. I ain't getting nothing Cyber Monday. Oh, I forgot Cyber Monday was going on. Oh shit! I gotta go check. I gotta go check some Blu-rays out. Blu-ray.com. That's where you want to go for all the deals, man. They got a lot of deals on Blu-rays right now too. Real cheap. Get your physical library up, man. Keep physical media alive. Go grab you a couple 4K Blu-rays of your favorite movies or maybe movies you didn't see. Yeah, Cyber Monday ends today, but it ain't over yet. I think that shit over like 12 o'clock. It ain't over yet, so I definitely got to jump on that Cyber Monday. I forgot all about that shit. I forgot Cyber Monday was today. I'm looking at it right now. Let me see what we got popping. Oh, man. Let me see. We got the entire Harry Potter collection, 8 films, 4K, $59.99, $60. That's not bad. That's 8 movies. That's a lot of fucking movie. 4K Harry Potter, if you're a Harry Potter fan. They got Inception on 4K. Blu-ray, they want $9.99 for Inception. That's a good price. You got the entire Mission Impossible collection. Well, 6 movie collection. I already got this collection. That's $42.99. That's not bad. I would get that if I ain't already have it. You got Interstellar for 4K, $7.99 on Amazon. Damn, that's crazy. The Wolf of Wall Street is $7.99, 4K Blu-ray. You got the 4 movie collection for Indiana Jones. That's 4K Blu-ray, $45.99 for all 4 movies. Oh, they got the Kingsman 2 movie collection. Oh, that's only 2 of the movies. That's $15.99. Oh, I got to get Saw 10 or Saw X. I got to get Saw X. That's on sale right now for $24.96. Man, there ain't no real sale, man. Training Day 4K Blu-ray is $9.99. They got the Dark Knight trilogy. That is $34.99 if anybody interested in that. Sheesh. Oh, The Fugitive then came down a couple of dollars. Oh, Shawshank Redemption. That's one of my favorite movies, and I ain't got that on 4K. I'm tripping. Shawshank Redemption 4K, $9.99. I'm about to get that. Damn, you got Edge of Tomorrow. That's on 4K, $9.99. That's good. Already got that though. Damn. Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. They got that for $9.99. Huh. They got some good deals, man. Blu-ray.com, man. Got some good deals. Check it out. They got a lot of movies. Lots and lots of movies. I'll probably put the link up. Anyway, I'm about to get up out of here, though. I got to see what else they got going on. I appreciate all y'all for calling in. I appreciate y'all for hanging out. Man, you spent $300 so far, Nerdy Mastermind. All right. When is the next AGS game night? What's a good game? We got any good games? What's a good game? I know Tekken 8 would be cool because they had like the tournament mode and all that. I want to play Crash Bandicoot. I want to play a kart racer. I want to play a kart racer because them Jones is fun for game night, but that Crash Bandicoot, I don't got a PlayStation 5 right now. So whatever game we do, it got to be cross-play. You know what I'm saying? Definitely got to be cross-play. I don't know though. We need a decent game, man. I think Sonic Kart Racer was fire. Tekken 8 is gonna have the tournaments and all that, so that'll be fun for a game night. You know what I mean? If it's anything like Tekken 7, where they had you to set up the tournaments and all had the brackets and all that, if we can do that for game night, that'd be popping. Even if we had like a cash prize for like the winner, that should be that should be fun. You know what I mean? Maybe like a $50 or $100 cash prize or something. Set up the brackets and shit. That should be lit. Definitely gonna look into that. They got Sonic 2 for 4K, $7.99. I'm about to get that Shawshank Redemption though. Disney Speedstorm is a kart racer. Is that crossplay? No, I ain't doing no Rocket League. That joint trash. I ain't doing no Rocket League. I don't find that game to be fun. I don't really find that shit to be fun. That joint trash. Oh shit, they got Meg 2. Meg 2 is $14.99. Wow, that just came out. That was a good movie. It's a fun movie. Nice little popcorn flick. I seen it in 4DX. That shit was lit. That shit was lit in 4DX. Disney is crossplay and free to play. Is that shit on PC? Is that Disney Speedstorm on PC? If it's a decent kart racer, I'll check it out. See how it turned out. Hey, hit the like button if y'all don't mind. Hit the like button. How is Edge of Tomorrow? Edge of Tomorrow is a good movie. Edge of Tomorrow is a good movie. Check it out. You know what I mean? Buy it. It's on sale right now for what, $9.99? Edge of Tomorrow is a great movie. Tom Cruise. I think it's Emily Blunt, I think. Yeah, Emily Blunt, Tom Cruise. Yeah, check that joint out. It's $9.99 right now. 4K Blu-ray. You got Casino, that's $9.50 right now. 4K Blu-ray. You got Jurassic Park, that's $9.50. Terminator 2, $7.99. The Wolf of Wall Street, I already said that one. Yeah, you got a lot going on here, man. Godzilla versus Kong, $9.99. Zack Snyder's Justice League is $9.99. You got some bangers on here for $9.99. Oh, Creed 3 is $9.99. Oh shit, I need to get that. I'm about to cop. Yo. Oh, I just got Get Out too. Get Out. I just got that. I got that for $7.99. I just got Get Out. I ain't had that in the collection. Sheesh, you got some shit on here. Oh, the Godzilla on TV, Apple TV. I ain't watching yet. I'm gonna check it out. Anyway, y'all, I'm out. I appreciate y'all for calling in. For coming through. Shout out to everybody that super chatted. Shout out to everybody that hit the like button. Shout out to all the supporters, channel members, Patreon supporters. Appreciate y'all. I'm about to get out of here. I'll see y'all on Sunday. If you missed the podcast yesterday, go check it out. It's up right now. And I'm going to holler at y'all. All right? I'm out. Hold on, where my tab at? All right, y'all, I'm gone, man. Hit the like button on your way out. Enjoy the rest of y'all night. I'm out. Deuces.